You're watching The Buzz, where we hit your faves with 5 rapid-fire questions. Today, we are buzzing to get into the festive spirit with a San Francisco-based music teacher and songwriter, Anna Karney. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
So you've just released your latest single, Ring in the Holidays, which is a fun new holiday song. Can you tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind the song?
Well, the inspiration kind of originated. We were doing a in-studio performance, and with my two other guitarists and myself, so it was a three acoustic guitar concert, and it really went well. Everybody was really super hyped. And my producer for the last album I did, One True Song, just ran up to me and said, "Carney, you got to do a Christmas single." And I was like, it's something, along the lines where, sing along like "We Will Rock You." And I was laughing, thinking, yeah, I'm just going to whip off an iconic song. But so that's where it's set in my mind. And, I was trying to think of images. So I thought of bells and food. And then I wanted to sort of put it all together with other images besides just Christmas. There's a little reference to Hanukkah, there's a little reference to Kwanzaa, and a little reference to the solstice. So, it's the holidays. It doesn't have to be any one. That's kind of how it started.
And sort of outside your own song, do you have an all-time favorite Christmas song?
Do I have an all-time favorite? I really like, well, Sleigh Ride is good. Sleigh Ride by Leroy Anderson is a really good one because it's kind of secular. I like to keep it secular, but I also really enjoy Silent Night. I think Silent Night is probably, in terms of a Christmassy Christmas song, probably one of the pretty. Silver Bells is great. My choir always likes to sing Silver Bells, and then of course This Christmas by the great Donny Hathaway. So you asked me about one, I gave you four.
Perfect, easy. And then if we stay on the sort of the holiday theme as well, what is the best Christmas gift you've ever been given?
Oh, by far and away my first guitar. Yeah.
Was that
That,
early on?
yeah, I mean, it was two gifts. It was this giant orange and yellow stuffed dog and then a guitar, and I just dropped the dog and just ran to the guitar and never looked back. I was so happy to finally have a guitar, a real guitar. I was about 8 years old.
I guess that sort of sent you on this career path that is still going today.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then also, what is your favorite Christmas movie and what makes it so special for you?
Well, I like Elf because I'm a big Will Ferrell fan, but I also like The Grinch because I like the story about how a curmudgeon, grows a heart. And then the Peanuts Christmas, I think is really charming, um, and, and iconic. So those would be my three choices: Elf, The Grinch, and the Peanuts Christmas.
Great choices. I'm also a big Will Ferrell fan, so Elf is right up there for me as well.
Yeah.
Finally, as I mentioned in the intro, you're also a music teacher in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Why do you feel it's so important to pass music on to the next generation?
Well, music is, part of history. It's part of our being, making beautiful sounds, or even not so beautiful sounds. It's everywhere. It informs us. It's empathic. It's intellectual. It's technical. It stimulates the mind in so many different ways. Um, and I teach a guitar class. I'm a choir teacher and a guitar teacher. And one of my favorite things to do with the students is to get them to write songs. And, uh, you know, they're so bogged down with uh, tests and, other courses that are important, but don't necessarily help them express themselves. So, when they write music and write songs, they're talking about themselves, which is so important to teens. And also, music is an integral part of every culture on the planet. So it carries history, it carries culture, it carries families and traditions. And so it's so much. I could be here for hours talking about why.
Mhm. And yeah, I guess your experience shows that you can pass it on in terms of teaching people how to play music and sing. And then also, like, a gift of a guitar or an instrument could also be something that sparks a child's imagination and career and dreams.
Yeah, and it shouldn't just be children. Adults really, whether you keep the song or not, right? Just make something, you know, do something that's creative, because that's that's the sort of the I think creativity is fundamental to being a human, and certainly differentiates us from technology. Technology is there to help us, but there's nothing. I mean, all of technology was created and invented by the human brain, right? So it's being creative will enhance every area of your life.
Alrighty, awesome. Thank you, Anna, for joining me in the Hive. Where is the best place for people to join your creative colony?
So you can do Karney Band on Facebook or Karney Band on Instagram. And if you want to join the email list and get announcements, you can go contact@karney.org, and Karney spelled with a K. I don't know if I need to say that, but contact@karney.org, and just mailing list like that. Put me on your mailing email list, and I'll put you on the email list so that you can know when I'm playing or when I have um, future releases. I'm about to release another song, probably maybe January or February. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's not one I wrote, but it's a very um, fun song from the 80s. So I'm excited about releasing that one. And so if you want to learn more about it, Facebook or Instagram, or contact@karney.org.
Wonderful. Alrighty, thank you so much. And if you want to see more of your faves spill the goods, hit follow and catch me on the next drop of the Hive.
All right. Thank you, James, so much for having me. I appreciate it. Happy holidays to your listeners.